Hello and welcome, this is Tom from CogStudio, and today, you may have guessed by the title, which is kind of obvious, we are playing the Stanley Parable. This is a game recommended by none other than, I forgot his name, I forgot his username. Chris, from work, I forgot his username. What's his username? I've gone blank. Anyway, yes, nominated by a close mate of mine and colleague. Nevertheless, it seems like a really good game. I've never played it, never touched it, never seen anything to do with it whatsoever. I was like looking at the trailer, I just started it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to look at the trailer. I'm just going to go in blindfolded. I know kind of bits about it, but not about the actual thing. I just know it's good. So we're going to begin playing, and already the start title is like very trippy. Roman, dude, his name's Roman. That's his name. Of course it is. Thank you for Tom sat down and started streaming. I imagine that's a reference to the game. So I'm pretty sure in the trailer it's like the start of the trailer was like Stanley. Yeah, he's Stanley, isn't he? I don't know why Eminem has just popped in my head, and I have no idea what. Well, I know why. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's start the game. So, like I said, I don't really know much about it in terms of the story or anything like that. I know there's a lot of choices, a lot of multiple endings. So we may be repeating quite a bit. I'm probably not going to do that long of a stream. Sorry I'm late, by the way.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
I couldn't do that for an hour.
Others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Creepy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This
Is it a bank holiday?
Isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so it is a first-person game. Might look kind of weird on your screen because I'm again playing in ultra-wide, condensing it to 1080. But nevertheless, it should look okay. So, so it's already we're basically just like a worker in an office, pressing buttons for a living and not doing much. Like I say, I've had a few issues with picking up the game. One of the reasons why I'm so late, again, apologies for that. I'm having to record my desktop for some reason rather than just automatically picking up the game. Apparently this game doesn't like being recorded. Don't know why. It's like it's protected or something, but nevertheless, this looks fine here. Happy days. Like I say, also hopefully the audio is okay. If not, please do let me know and I'm happy to help out. Also, hopefully you have had a good day. I am okay. I've had a good day. Not a lot's been going on today. It's pretty chill. I've been trying to think about what I can play, and to be honest, this has been stuck in my head. Hello, the Merlin Turtle. Welcome to the stream. Nice use of puppies there. I like dogs. And yes, welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're playing Stanley Parable. So we're gonna get to it. So we were just told he went out of the office, but to be honest, I don't know whether you can like. I'm getting nausea from I haven't played a first-person game in ages. I don't know whether I feel really small as well. Is it me or am I small? Or are the doors really big? Nevertheless, let's carry on. So, we went out in the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I like that mug. Who farted? So far, there doesn't seem to be any hands, doesn't seem to be anything like that. It's just basically me as a camera. I love how this pretty much looks like, so 432's job must literally just be like sharpening pencils. That's all his job. There's a number down there as well. That's kind of weird. Does that mean something? Is it the same number? It is. Maybe that's just a desk then. Maybe that's the desk code. Oh, that PC's on. No other PC is on. Why is that PC on? Oops. Was that me? Did I do that? Weird. Okay. I like reading the mugs. So the mugs look like they've got something on. I like work. I just hate my boss. Is that what that says? It is. Mate, I think everyone in my team needs one of them. I shouldn't say that because I'm streaming it. Shit. Oh well. Nevertheless, carry on. Do you reckon you can edit out a live stream? Do you reckon that happens? Ah, crap. Luckily you don't know how to friggin' operate a goddamn PC, so we're cool. I probably shouldn't really okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Nevertheless, let's carry on. How's your day? My day has been very good, thank you, Moaning Turtle. Hopefully your day has been good. Any travels to London at all, or just chilling in your hometown? I don't actually know where you are, so be my Valentine. Anyway, let's get back to it. So the meeting room. Let's go to the meeting room. There's still username access. Oops. I'm gonna go to the meeting room because I feel like if I do what it's told, I can then start to like at least follow some sort of pattern. I know that you don't have to do what you're told,
When Stanley
but
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't want to enter the door on my left. Very good chat there, Roman. It's okay, your boss would like one of those mugs too. Yes, that's very true. So, I did go to my left. I might... Oh, you can mess with stuff. So I'm guessing I am messing with stuff. I know I don't have like hands like to guide me, or like any kind of like retina display, but
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
There's a
hoping he
whiteboard
might
manager.
find an answer
What
there.
the hell? Meeting room. Wow, and the IT department have meetings? Wow. Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. Oh, what happened to Franz? Franz? Oh. My sister lives in London, so I'm actually in London now. Fair play. Hope London is not doing too bad. So they're actually just numbers. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Employee 417, yada yada. Jim. Employee Jim. Respect Jim. Like that. The future was yesterday, today, tomorrow is now. That's incorrect and not true and stupid. Complete today's unfinished agenda. Okay, so. Who moved my desk? Okay. Traffic per usual, I can imagine. I used to actually work in London, or at least travel a lot to there. Oddly enough, I actually did streaming. I can't talk about the specifics because of what it was, but pretty much I did streaming. It's not as fun as this, I'll be honest, but it was streaming nonetheless. Actually, a lot of what I've learned came from that job, so I kind of got a lot of passion for it. It's really good. But yeah, London was a nightmare in terms of trying to escape, especially like after about 6 o'clock, trying to drive through traffic. That was terrible. I never drove myself, but my colleague did. So to be honest, it was worse sitting in the car with nothing to do. At least when you're driving, you're actually driving. But, you know, that's about it. So using slides to assume employees that everything is okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. That's true. I'm definitely unique. I don't think a single person I know would say I'm not unique, for good or bad. Number of slides on this chart, slides, charts, and slides. That doesn't make sense. What a load of crap. So, what is hot? What is not? Profits, profits. My God. So, after all this, I still don't have an idea of what they do. Also, I have my hair cut, so that's why it's all flamsy in the way. Sorry about that, I look a mess, but you know. Broom closet, I'll go in there. Oh, I can go in here? Hello.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I like how the noise stops. It's weird. So, I'm going to assume I had...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, it took 2.5 hours on the motorway. Damn, dude, that's a long time. Hopefully it weren't too bad of a journey. If you do, this has just come to me. I don't know whether you're a fan or anything like that, but the guy from Linkin Park, Mike Shinoda, has just released his album, and it is fantastic. It's definitely worth a listen. It may not be your style of music, but I applaud you to listen to the lyrics because they have a real good message, and it's just a very good. Very good use of awareness. It's listen to it and you'll understand what I mean. But it's very good. Every single song on there is good. The only one that doesn't have lyrics is the instrumental, but it's still a good track. Let's get back to the game. He didn't even pay me to say that. I wish he did pay me to say that. It'd be awesome. But it is just generally a brilliant songwriter. His lyric skills are really impressive and worth checking out. Definitely does pass the time for me, so hopefully it does the same for you. So we went to his boss. Let's go check on his boss. Yo, boss, what up?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Creepy.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known
Yeah,
this.
he couldn't. He don't know that. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Incredible.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Did I? Oh my God! I was like, I didn't notice that. But so is it just a bank holiday and no one told Stan? Can I? I can't. Oh look, is that wine? That looks cool. So. Oh, can I play the piano? No. Can I go back? The doors were shut, I've just realised. I can't go back. Creepy. So, secret tunnel. Do you know what? I'm gonna play through and does do what exactly he tells me to do. And yeah, so let's get cracking. We'll have a little wonder, but not too much. It's dark over there. We're going down. We're screaming Stanley, 'cause he's our man. He'll do us proud. Don't know why I just broke out into song there. I can't sing and I ran out of lyrics, but you know.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Creepy. So, one thing I really like about this game, or I mean, it seems pretty cool so far. It's very, oh, I like the voiceover guy. The voiceover guy, he's doing a good job.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind Control Facility. Great. That does not look like an escape in any way, shape or form. Oh my god, I thought there was a hole, there wasn't. Ooh, a light bulb.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
What the hell is that? Is that
screens.
numbers?
What horrible secret did this place hold?
It looks like that thing out of is it The Knowing with Nicolas Cage, where she just writes loads of numbers and then like every 4 or 3 digits equal like a world event or something like that, and then when the digits run out, what happens? It's just you know. I won't tell you a story. The Moaning Turtle. This reminds me of a kind of manager's office where you put a book off the shelf and bookcase moves across to there and there's a hidden pathway or something. It does actually, yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. I didn't say it, but it definitely was the first thing I thought of. It's like, wow, someone has a smoking addiction. My god, they're very flat, aren't they? Can I crouch? Is crouch an option? They're very flat. They're like tarmacked into the ground. Let's carry on. Yeah, it's like when you pull a book and then it's like almost like the Batcave. I expect the Batcave to be behind it. Maybe with Batman. Maybe we're like going to be robbing. We're probably not going to be robbing. I'll be honest. Cameras. Oh, another list. Employee observation protocol. I can't read it. I can't zoom in or anything. Whoops!
Now,
I pressed that by accident.
Jumped to life. Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Holy hell. What does that one say? And that one. Wasn't there a fired one somewhere? Yeah, look, fired. He's fired. Ah, damn. Where's number 1? So it goes down. So, it is a very weird business place. So, where are we going? I wonder if we can fire somebody from here. What does that do? Nothing. 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 So, can we press that again or not? No, but we can go over here. Yes, I think there are cameras. They're not cameras, they're screens. But what's on them is cameras that must be over each of the desks of the employees. So they're pretty much just like recording their employees. Obviously the numbers. What number was I? What number's Stanley? Is it 482 or something? I wonder if we can look. Where's 482? It's over there. I don't know if I was 482. I can't remember. It kind of looks like my desk. Yeah, creepy. Okay, so box. Nothing. I'm assuming click is our only. Oh, there we go.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under
what's that one? That one's
control
private
all this
there.
time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
But if you're happy with your job, would it matter why? I mean, I suppose it would.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Yeah, I probably could.
Had he truly
We were given a
spent
number,
his
so I
entire
assumed we
life
could find his office.
utterly
But
blind to the world?
yes, Monitor, quite try and find Stanley's office when within about 5 million screens. Yeah, probably not the best idea. I'm pretty sure there was a number. I'm pretty sure it's 4482.
Controls labelled with emotions: happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, so we're here to save the day. Mind control status offline. No, I'm not going to turn it. I'm not going to miss. I'm going to do exactly what the game tells it to, like I just said. But it does seem to be offline, so I'm assuming that meant they didn't mind control them to work, which is kind of weird in the sense that Stanley's here. 5. That's a very big 5. Mind control idle, awaiting input. So maybe from here we can shut it down. What kind of game would I say this was?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
I will answer that question.
It was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So I'm guessing I'm going to press off. I won't leave anticipation. But to answer your question, Monitor, what kind of game I'd say? I'd say this was like a multi-choice story game. More of an interactive story game. Yeah, an interactive story game, because it's like there's a lot of choices. I know. I don't know much about it. I've not played it, so I can't really tell you the facts. But from what I know, from what I've heard, it's very much like a multi-ending, multi-choice platform where you can literally make, like, there's 18 plus endings or something like that, 18 endings. And I believe this may trigger the one. So. But it is a good game. I think it's quite cheap on the marketplace. I should probably quote the price of the games at the time that I'm playing, just to give you guys an idea of how much it is that it's worth. That's a good idea.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
It is very creative, yeah.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I already don't trust
even
this.
As the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Because
For it
he
was not
was
knowledge
free.
or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go,
I like that.
what to do.
I like that
how to
quote.
feel.
That's a good quote.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's a big door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
So I'm not controlling
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. There you go, folks. That is the game. All done. I'm just kidding. I'm going to play again and see what happens. Oh, it just spawns me in again. Oh, that's pretty safe. I don't know whether... So we can save. So I'll save the game because I can. So like I say, so this must set me off again, and 427. Dang, I was close. 482. I was really close actually, kind of. Yeah, Motel, it is a creative game. It's a very nice idea. Like I say, I think there's definitely plenty more choices. So like I say, we're going to mess around a bit and see what the other choices are.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm really going to mess around and see what it is that I can do.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So I did interact with that all the time. I may talk over the guy now because
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I've just fell in love with this game purely because that guy has just broke the barrier and friggin' told me to do something to get an achievement. That's flipping epic. Roman has a chat, so I'll read that out before clicking the door 20 times to get my achievement, as the nice voiceover man just said. We need to give the voiceover Steve. Steve is now the voiceover man. I don't know if he had a name before, but he is now Steve, and we are Stanley. So, Roman says, well, on the bright side, if there are any establishment groups watching your stream, they definitely won't be looking to recruit you. That's true. So, let's click this 20 times. Oh my god, this was longer than I thought it was. So, let's have a conversation while we're doing this. Hopefully it'll just pop up when it happens. Or maybe there's not actually achievement and he's just messing with me. Mate, I reckon that's probably possible. But I've even just slightly started to interact with the world, and he's already spun a new sentence to me. So like I say, he might be able to hit my clicking, so I'm just furiously mashing the button right now. But yeah, it is a very cool game. It's a definitely different, definitely very creative, and so far it's playing out well. You know, it's pretty cool. And also, I don't think, I will have to double check on the price, so don't quote me on this, but I don't think it's like a full retail kind of game. I think it is like a £10 kind of job. So in all fairness, with that, I reckon it's, you know, it's a nice little package. I'm quite confident we've clicked this more than 20 times. Should we start again? Or, no, I'm going to start again. I'm going to start again on this door. So, 1, 2.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
11.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
17, 18, 19, 20.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Where the frig's 417? 417. So now I've got to find 417, I take it. 417. Well, that's 417. Where's 417? So doing all that, he never actually gave me an achievement, and 417. It's not over there. Pretty sure the numbers are going down. The numbers are going down, so I don't exactly understand. Unless my number was 417. Was my room 417? Let's go back. Let's have a look. Oh no, someone spilled the tea or coffee. animals. I hate Monday. I love Mondays. Mondays are awesome. I don't know what people have a problem with. Then again, I don't work Mondays, so yeah, I kind of cheat. Wait, where did we go? Did we go through there? Okay, 410. That's not right. 441. 441? Was that the number? I forgot. I think it was 441, right? Alright, let's have a wander down here. We can't open any of the doors. That's 483.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
417. Was it 417? Ah, dang it! Okay, I will look at that another time. 417. 441 I thought it was. Did he say 417? I'm losing my damn mind. Okay, so. And what way did he say I went? Oh god, I'm not. What way did I go? I'm going left. No, I'm going right. Screw it.
This was not the
I'm
correct
going right.
way to the
There we
meeting
go.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ooh. Let's go check out the employees round. So I'm assuming we can't access any of these doors. I'm going to stop trying. He says as he tries to open it. I really want to see if they work.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Not a lot of
simply
seats for
stood
the amount of
here,
employees.
drinking it all in.
Okay.
Yeah, but eager to get back to
Yeah,
business, Stanley
yeah.
took the first open door on his left.
The first open door on my left. I'm not doing it. I refuse. Actually, no, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going over here. What the hell? Do not lie if you are lying right now. Stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Mate, Stanley, you ain't gonna get fired. I'm controlling you. You'll be alright, pal. You'll be fine. I'm amazed I don't get fired at times, to be honest. Penalty for use of cargo lift, penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. Mate, if you jump off the cargo lift, I think a penalty is the least of your worries. Do not jump from the cargo lift when it's in motion, will cause death. What if I jump from the cargo?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Oh,
Good job,
crap.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
So, that was a short ending to it, but nevertheless, now we get to try
I
417.
can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give
Let's
these
do this one
merits
again. Let's
away
roll
for
with this
such
one.
little effort.
Like I say,
A
might be a bit of
measly
repetition
5
for
clicks.
this.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say
Alright.
that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Click, 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 click. So it is 417. I told you, I didn't realise. I hope it don't change. Maybe it changes. I didn't think about that.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
Fair enough, fair
I
play,
want to
I
see
agree.
commitment,
Let's do
a
it.
willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417, he was right. So where is 417? Dude, 417 is by the T you just walked past. So 417 is over here, isn't it? 417. Is it over? There it is. Thank you very much, Roman, for the assist. 2.
Oh,
5.
great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. 437. 437 was back here, wasn't it? 437's that one. Yes.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. So I wonder if a click is just me literally clicking as opposed to the button sequence, if that makes sense, like the actual clicking. So
Now, back to door number 437.
God dang it. 437. A lot of door clicking in this game.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where the frig's the copy machine? I remember seeing a copy machine. Wasn't it down this hallway? No. Was it down this hallway?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Crap. I need to not go through that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Gotta do all that again now.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business,
copy machine.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That's a copy machine. I'm clicking the copy machine. Is there a certain copy machine that he's talking about then? I imagine there is. So, scratch that let's play thing. We went through there last time, didn't we? So let's go for this. This one.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Back on track, or... Nah. Let's go down here. So I wonder if there's like... I don't know whether there's an achievement list. I hope there is. I imagine there is.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
I feel like you just made that up, and I want to go another way.
Oh, no.
Ah,
it's
dang
to the
it.
right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay. He's looking through some sort of manual. That's pretty funny.
Let's see. We went down right, left, down, left,
Don't
right.
forget we went left,
okay,
then right,
okay, yes.
and then in
I've
triangles.
got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, that don't look fun. Hello. That way. Okay. We're going this way. Ah, there's the cameras.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley,
Spoiler!
close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, okay, from the top.
So I take it that's another end. That one kind of sucks. I'll be honest. That one never led me anywhere. So I don't know whether I want to do the door thing again. Let's do the door thing again. I've changed mine. We're not going to do it. Okay.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting room. Alright. Let's go meeting room.
When Stanley... Wait. Wait, what?
This is different.
No, no, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
What
Stanley,
changed?
did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I don't
did you
think
move the story
so.
somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one
I
who
don't know.
wrote the
Yeah,
story.
you're the narrator.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for
That's
sure that it's
trippy.
here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Okay, can't go that way because of the chairs. Don't know what. We're not going through any of them two doors. We're definitely gonna go this side. We're gonna go this side because I don't know why. I'm going this side. So, what time is it? That's quite late to realise that everyone from the office is gone, to be honest, but I've totally lost track.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Exactly.
It's got to be better than this.
No,
Okay,
don't
let's give it a
start
shot.
over.
Why not?
Ah, for God's sake. So is that an end of the game or not? I don't really understand if that is, or it's adding
All of his
to
co-workers
one
are gone.
playthrough.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I'm
he
going
had
to
simply
run.
missed a
Let's
memo.
get there really quick. Run. Run, Stanley. Stanley, run. Steve's playing with our mind.
Okay, yep. It's
What?
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back
No,
where we
there's
just
no
came
doors.
from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Back that way. Ah, great. I'll be honest, this is really messed up and very, like, intuitive. I wanna know what happens. Still none of the doors work. That sounded like it just died. Maybe we... You know what? On another playthrough, what I'm going to do is turn off all the PCs that I see.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
The hell's this room?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way
What?
and retrace our steps.
Okay. The green screen's going to be a bit weird. I think... Oh, my screens have crashed. I will be back one moment, people. Oh, you can crouch. What? I'm really glad I did that. So I'm just going to put my screens back up because they died for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I'm recording my desktop as well, aren't I? Tell you what. Ba 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 ba. There we go. That's better, isn't it, folks? So, sorry about that. Some reason I have to have white screens as my I have two monitors either side, and I have two white. Basically, I go to white screen page, and it just displays a white screen. If for whatever reason you want to stream or do something like this with a green screen, I totally recommend it, because if you already have two screens set up and then you do this, you're not really going to use them while you're streaming or playing games unless you're doing the free screen display, in which case good luck to you, because that's going to take flipping mountains of power to actually run. But now the game might have crashed, but there we go. No, it hasn't. Go back to the game. What the hell is that on my screen? I don't know what that was. Yes, but much more cost effective and nicer than having continuous lights like for photo or video recording. Just a little hint. Something I worked on. So which way? We went that way. We're coming back now. So this looks like a right mess. Ooh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Yeah.
Is this the story?
Weird.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
This
is
doesn't
that
look
correct?
like an office building. I'm pretty sure it is.
Do you remember, Stanley?
I remember.
Do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, How about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh no.
Did I break him?
I don't feel right about this at all.
Ah.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
God dang it. So I don't know whether these are counting as ends or...
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to
Follow
make sure
that.
we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Very. I kind of don't want to follow the line though. So I'll follow the line. I'll play your little game. The line never went that way before. Oh, solitaire. So you can actually crouch. I wonder if there's anything else you can do. Oh. No, I'm clicking all over the place. It's not working. So, I never followed this line before. That's kind of weird.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of
Why is there a
existence,
lamp there?
right?
Seems a weird place for a lamp.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your
0 to 12.
subjective experience
Ah, we're gonna
of
go
this
find number
office,
1.
is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah,
Well,
got
I'd
a bit
like
weird.
to apologize. Not sure where
Question
I was
mark.
going with all
A
that.
question mark made of
You know
question
what?
marks.
I think what we need right
That's
now is a
freaking
bit
cool.
of music to lighten the mood.
Okay. That's... I might tell you, so that's very loud. Bond. James Bond. Okay. It's going very Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka. Yeah, it's gone all Willy Wonka. What the hell is going on? This is, well, weird. I'm just gonna follow a line and
Cut the music.
Thank
Go back and look at that
God
fern.
for that.
Stanley,
Fern.
this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. How the hell did you study a fern? Okay, right, fair enough. Slightly weird.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Yeah.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Apparently not. Which? That one's on top, so I'm gonna follow this one. This is weird. Ah, what?
Oh, no.
Spoilers.
Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted
The line's a
after
traitor.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Ah, dang it. I'm not totally convinced we're restarting. I reckon this is one game, one session. So let's follow the
You know
line.
what, Stanley?
Ah, what?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. I like your thinking.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
This
What
is
do you want our
one
story
massive
to be?
off. Well,
Go wild. Use your
okay.
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Either I'm tripping or this is.
Oh, no, not you again.
The line's back.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's hard not to acknowledge it when there's only one way to go right now. Oh, maybe not.
Ah, a
This is
choice.
a new place.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere the place where we're
spin
trying
my
to
hair
go, there must
round,
be a
round,
reverse
round,
door
like a
that
freckle
leads
baby,
here.
round, round,
And that
round.
in turn means that our
that way?
destination
I'm not walking around anymore.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right,
go
let us
left.
ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Not overly sure how that was logical, but nevertheless, we'll go through it. You've been playing the confusing ending for 16 minutes and 14 seconds.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're
Right,
telling me
okay.
That's what this is. It's all one
Deviate
giant
from
ending.
mainstream, any monitoring.
And we're supposed to restart the game eight times?
So what one are we on now?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
So we're on the 4th. So we need to
So
do the
now,
5th.
according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed
It
to
forgets
forget?
about the previous
What if
part.
I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this.
You've never saw this.
thing.
That's nice to know,
Wall.
Roman, that you've never saw this one.
Well,
I have no idea
you
how I got
consulted
it.
Me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of
But
this?
it looks like
Is it
we're
really?
reading our own
No, it can't be.
ending
I
right
don't
now,
want it to
which
be.
is
I
really
don't
weird.
want the game
I
to
love
keep
how that's
restarting.
actually
I
live
don't
as well.
want
That's
to forget what's
awesome.
going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
So he's
I
gonna
won't
forget it. He's
restart
gonna
the game.
restart
I
it
won't
again.
Do it. I won't do
Or
it.
maybe
I
he
won't
isn't.
do it.
What else do we do?
Stopped? Does that mean did we do it?
I
Did
think
we
we
break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination
so.
or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well,
Will we?
in the meantime...
What was okay? Right. Weird.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And it restarted.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
This
Perhaps
is
he had simply
weird.
missed a memo.
This is well weird. Again, I don't know whether this is part of the same story or a fresh beginning, but either way, it's weird. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off all the PCs that were there. If I can't turn that one off. Slightly weird. Let's go turn off the other ones. I probably shouldn't be starting.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his coworkers.
Ah, there's the copier. That kind of sucks. Can't interact with that anymore. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. On his left. Did he? Alright, let's go on the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Ah, broom closet. Let's have a wander in here then.
No, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay, I kind of want to take my time now, and I want to find something in here, but I can't find anything. So I'm just going to wait in here and see what happens. I reckon you're going to get annoyed. Old Steve boy is going to get annoyed and do something. Who's going to get bored first? Me. I'm bored.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, he never. He walked down because he's a rebel. Fire hose.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Yeah.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Is that an
his co-workers
explanation?
weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
But
He
it
thought
is
to himself,
flipping
I
repeating.
suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Okay.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
This
It was
just
so
got
much
wicked.
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
We're still
And then
going through
perhaps the
thing.
strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very
Trippy.
odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a dream.
Good.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Okay.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. I can't no longer move. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
What is happening? All right.
And everything went black.
Okay. Great.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Right. That's messed up. I'm confused.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Do you know what
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
I
simply missed a memo.
On that note, folks, I'm going to save and end there. Tell you what, I'm going to do a new save, might as well. And leave you it there. Been a little stream today. Hopefully we can pick it up. Tomorrow I may not stream as I am away with friends. I may stream what I do with them though if I figure out how to do it. So you can yes, it was called The Confused Ending, so I'm confused. It's definitely true to its name. But yes, I'll leave it there, and hopefully you have enjoyed. Like I say, we're going to get back to a game. I'm undecisive of what game to actually play. I may play Witcher again at the weekend. So I like to play it in bulk. I think that's better. So that I'll save that for the weekend, the Sundays, the Saturdays, and the Mondays. Well, not Saturdays.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Thanks for that, Steve. But yes, I have a couple of games in mind. Quantum Break being one of them, Alan Wake being the other. And there may be some other games. Also, I kind of want to play a game. I do have Beyond Two Souls in mind, but I feel like it's too soon to Until Dawn and too much of the same thing, so I'm going to put that off for a bit. But if there's any suggestions you have in mind, please do be free to post them or send them in the chat or anything like that. Happy to hear them and happy to have a chat about it. Other than that, folks, I think that's it. So thank you very much for joining me. Sorry it's been a short session. It's quite a hectic evening. Hopefully you all have a good night, and like I say, please do keep in touch and tune in. Do follow, subscribe, like the Facebook page to keep up to date with what's going on. And like I say, thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you all have a good night. Take care and see you soon. Bye.